Namaste and welcome to React Bits. Here we provide you with various mobile and web related tips, tricks and tutorials. So if you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you'll get notified next time we post any new videos. In this tutorial series, we are learning to create a Flutter app from scratch using Appwrite as its backend. We talked about Appwrite, we set up Appwrite in the previous tutorial. After that, we even created a wireframe for our application. If you remember, this is the wireframe we created for our application. So we were going to make a simple application that records our daily incomes and expenses. So in this part, we are going to set up a new Flutter application. Navigate inside your Flutter Appwrite folder that we created in the first tutorial. In here, run the Flutter create command. And if you want, you can use org. And the project I'll name is Flutter Appwrite. Press enter. This will create a new Flutter project. All done. I'll use VS Code. So let me open Flutter Appwrite in VS Code. Okay, here we have our new Flutter project. You can get rid of all this comment by using find and replace with regular expression. So to replace all the comments, use /dot asterisk and replace it with empty string. Then after, just format the document. So all the comments are gone. You can do the same for PubSpec.yaml, but I'm not going to do it right now. First, in the PubSpec.yaml, we need to add few dependencies to get started. If you have not installed, install an extension called PubSpec Assist in your VS Code. That will help us add new dependencies just by using the command PubSpec Assist add update dependency. So using this command, I can type the name of a package that I want to add. So first package that I'll be adding is provider. That will use for state management. Next, we'll add the Appwrite dependency. Appwrite. Okay. So we have we have provider and then we have Appwrite. I think this will do for now. Let's get back to our main.dart file. So in this tutorial, I'll follow a simple folder organization similar to clean code architecture. So let me set up few folders here. First, let's create a features folder, and inside features folder, let's create auth folder, and inside auth folder, we'll create few folders, data, and again inside auth folder, presentation, and in data, we'll set up model, and in presentation, we'll set up pages. Again in presentation, we'll set up notifiers. So modal, let's set up new user.dart file inside data modal, and in pages, let's set up login.dart and signup.dart. Then in notifier, let's set up auth auth-state.dart. This will help us manage the authentication state. And let's set up another feature. Inside features, let's create another folder as general, and inside general we'll follow the similar pattern. So for now data is not needed. Let's use presentation, and inside presentation let's use pages, and in pages let's create home.dart. So all these folders and subfolders may seem like a overwork for now, but as the application size increases, it helps a lot to figure out where to keep the new features, where is the problem, where are the related data files and related stuff kept. If you like another type of folder organization, please do proceed with that. However, for this tutorial, I'm going to stick with this logic. So we have created all the required files. So first in home page, let's just create a simple stateless widget. Import material stateless widget. So let's call it home page. Let's call it budgeter. So this is a simple budgeting application. Right now body will have single child scroll view and column. That's fine for now. And in main.dart, so let's remove this my home page, delete, and here let's use our okay. So we need to import that home.dart here. Visual Studio Codes helps with auto import, so you might not see me importing these files later on the tutorials, but wherever you use widgets from another file, you need to import that. Now it's time to run our very simple application. So let me start an emulator here, and let's run our project. So let's just hit F5. It will take some time to build and run. The project has built and it's now running. We can see the application title budgeter. In our mockup, we were using red as our primary color, so let's just simply set up that primary swatch colors dot red. So some of the new things are here. Visual density, so I think this is newly added by Flutter 1.7.1. so I'm using the latest version of Flutter from stable channel Flutter 1.17.1. so you should update your Flutter if you have not already. So let's move on. Let's create login page. Let's set up stateful widget. So I'm using awesome Flutter snippets package extension for VS Code to get these snippets, so you can use that too. Our login page should consists of, let's say, container. Let's see what we have here. I think we have an app bar and scaffold with app bar and the form and button. So let's use the similar pattern. So scaffold app bar title should be login, and instead of container what we'll use is list view. However, we'll not be using the builder. So children first, text login, style headline, let's use 4 or 5, then text field, text decoration, sorry, input decoration, hint text email. Okay, so here we are looking at the home page, so let me just switch to login page so that we can see the preview. Login page. Okay, we have the preview. I think we need padding here, so for list view, padding is inserts.all. let's use 16.0 padding. Let me make this smaller so that you can see pretty well. Okay, and we need similar, so here I think we need a gap, sized box with height, let's say 20.0, and let's duplicate this with, and let's give a 10 height sized box here, and this should be password, and I think obscure text should be true. Okay, now we have email and password field. Nice. Okay, now we need a login button, so for that let's use raised button child login on pressed. Let's just make it empty. Let's give it a height of 10 points here. Okay, so we have our basic login form. I think the app bar does not contain login, so app bar should say Flutter Appwrite. So let's just use that in the app bar. Okay, so I think we can center this. We can do that by using shrink wrap true, and then let's center it. Okay, so it is centered. I think this headline, let's use 3. How does it look? Yeah, that's much better. Let's do some styling from theme. Here, button color, let's make it red. Okay, and next thing, input decoration theme. Input decoration theme, let's use let's see, border, outline input border. Okay, now it should be somewhat similar to our wireframe, and also button has padding, so rounded corner, so let's use button theme data shape rounded rectangle border radius dot circular. Let's use 10.0. Okay, so our button has the rounded corner as well. Let's see if we have height. Do we have height? Sorry, not here. Height, let's use 40.0. Let's use 50. Let's make it, yeah. So if we want this to arrive at the center, so I think we can just do center And here maybe do we have text color? No, we only have button text theme, so just use colors.white. I think instead of this we can do text theme theme.primary. Let's check if that works. Okay, that works. Great. So now we have our login form, but there is a lot to do, like we need to create a state and login management. So I think that will be for the next tutorial. Next we'll make a sign up page. So for that, just make a copy everything, copy whole page and go to sign up.dart, paste everything, and with cursor in login page press F2, then refactor it to sign up page. So I think our sign up page also contains a name field. So what we just need to do is just duplicate this and make this name. And in main.dart, let's see, by changing this to sign up page so that we have a preview, and this login should be sign up, and this button should say sign up as well. Okay, so now we have our basic home page, login and sign up page set up in this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we'll go and set up our auth state so that we can use it to log in and sign up our user. Thank you everyone for watching this tutorial.